Hi, my name is Natasha binti Isa. My contract number is APT2023 Today, I will present about human resources strategy adapting to the age of globalization. Based on the book I have written is Human Resources Strategy about the adapting to the age of globalization, and the author is Patrick M. Wright. The term globalization is used to describe how trade and technology have increased connectivity and interdependence around the world. The effect of globalization are changes how people, corporation, and government interact. Therefore, a manager needs to be wise in making decisions and planning so that all the workforce in organization knows every changes that occurs. This book has explained how an organization is able to overcome this obstacle and is able to plan some strategies that have been taken. The next one is every explanation that have been written in this book will have positive effect on the organization because they know every changes and action to do. Other than that, the author have explained how one should maintain a good relationship with customers. This is because each employee's behavior will affect each organization's development, because all the action that have been offered by workforce will have an impact on the business. The last one is each step they have been given is very easy to produce a strategy by itself according to their mission, vision, and objective of their company. The next one is content and discussion. First, human resources strategy. How human resources strategy affect performance. The next one is building your own human resources strategy. And the last one is future challenges. First point is human resource strategy. This will have a positive effect on the entire organization because it knows every development of globalization in the business world. All of the staff members who make this overall plan successful are its foundation. Part of that, this thing motivate all the workforce like performance-based opportunities, leadership, caring diverse and talent people, flexibility, and a value-based climate. Other than that, this strategy plays an important role in the organization because it will help the business to continue to grow within the time period that have been set by their company. This formation of this strategy needs to be done systematically so that all the plans that have been made will run more smoothly. How human resource strategy affect performance. Each of this process, recruitment, selection, trainings, and development aims to add or improve specific skill facilitating the efficient performance of workers' job. How employees perceive the fairness and desirability of the organization is influenced by this practice as well as compensation, performance management, and communication. The action that have been taken by the workforce will affect every development of the organization. Other than that, manager needs to be wise in analyze the environment in the company so that the next action will not affect the organization. The explanation also needs to be clear so that there is no confusion that will occur in the organization. Building your own human resource strategy. Step 1. Examine your sector. Many of the dynamic inside any industry evolve over time. It is no different in the computer sector in ways that change the nature of competition. Understand your value chain in step 2. The value chain is a method for identify the area where your business add value above and beyond that of your rivals. In step 3, once you have considered how to group the element of your value chains together, the next stage is to identify which of the interconnected business process is crucial. In step 4, determine your key individuals. One of the first things to realize about an human resource strategy in the business don't just have one since they have numerous types of the employees, each of whom adds a distinct level of the value to the company. Build your human resource strategy in step 5. Once you identify the key players, you can build and implement a human resource strategy that will effectively guarantee that the right people with the right talents are performing the correct tasks in the occupation that are crucial to the proper implementation of the business strategy. The next point is future challenges. First of all, the talent conundrum. CEO and a top executive place increasing importance on finding and retaining talent. Business working harder than ever to set important personnel apart for everyone else. Other than that, remusing globalization the backdrop for both the increasingly diversified workforce and the limited resource to manage it is a word of escalating global competitiveness. The demand for more varied HR strategy will be exacerbated by international culture and institutional gaps. Other than that, a manager needs to know every changes that happen in the environment so that he can overcome every challenges that come his way. Managers need to turn challenges into advantage in the company in order to able to create a difference in their company's environment. Further team members will be needed to help plan, develop and deliver the new human resource technique that will likely be needed to address the aforementioned new workforce differentiation. The goal is for this trial to inspire you rather than scare or demoralize you. The last part is conclusion. First of all, human resource strategy you choose should be enable the employees of your company to contribute at the best level possible and boost the bottom line in existing workers to enhance their abilities, attitude, your business in the achieving its ultimate objective, which include productivity, quality, and customers satisfaction by reducing turnover and employees' behavior. This strategies planning is very important to ensure that every workforce is trained with every good exposure. This can result in excellent work performance. If the manager fails to make a true plan, this will affect every development in their company because the strategy plays an important role in the company.